welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm JC. Today's video, I am going to be sharing with you my word of the year and my vision board, along with the process of me putting my vision board together. Just a little bit about myself for those who are new here. I am a contemporary fiction author and poet. Who has 3 poetry collections and 2 novels, The Diary Succession of Lies and The Weight of Her, on Amazon and in Kindle Unlimited. I have an online merch store full of products every writer would love. And I have an online magazine where I interview authors, traditionally or indie published, to put the spotlight on as many authors as I can. So now that I've gotten that out the way, because I'm really trying to work on getting better at actually marketing, actually talking about myself and the things that I have going for me this year, which kind of plays into my word of the year. So my word of the year is growth, which can sound a little broad, but when I was trying to select a word of the year and trying to figure out what I wanted to project or speak over myself this year, I kept coming back to the word growth, and not just as a symbol of growth that I've had through through all the struggles, but particularly the last 2.5 years that I've been through, and I feel like I've grown through that. I still have more growing to do, hence growth, because I am still a creature of habit who does not like change. And while I do come around to being open to change, eventually it takes me entirely too long. And I am trying to work on being more open to change and taking opportunities I wouldn't ordinarily take. Doing things that I am afraid of to push myself and my boundaries. I mean, I haven't been doing that, but I'm trying to get to that place. So I want to have growth this year, growing outside of my box, my comfort zone box. And so that's why I chose that word, because it is something that I really need to work on this year. I'm going to intentionally work on and hopefully do a lot of things that I'm not comfortable with this year. Because you can't, nothing great ever happens inside the comfort zone, right? So if I want great things to happen, I have to push myself to a place of feeling uncomfortable, because when you get too comfortable, you get stagnant, you start to get complacent. I don't ever want to become complacent when it comes to going for my dreams, and trying to achieve the things in life that I'm trying to achieve. So now with that said, I'm going to slide over to me putting together the vision board. Okay, so this is welcome to my Canva, and this is my board and where it's starting. I actually did have a template, but I emptied out all the pictures. I went ahead and emptied out all the pictures already so that I didn't have to waste time clearing all of that out, except for the picture that's in the middle that we're going to start with, because my word of the year is growth. And a little larger. Well, actually, I'll make that large enough so you can see it there. This year I choose growth over comfort. I have to shrink it back down so I can actually maneuver the things into the board. But I'm actually going to make myself avatar, so you don't have to worry about seeing me at all. But over on the side here is where I've uploaded all of the images that I have to choose from. And As I said, my word of the year is growth. So I'm going to start just configuring some things, and I'm going to mute myself so that you don't even have to hear me at all. And yeah, be back at the end. And there you have it. That is my vision board for the year 2026. I'm going to enlarge it so I can show you some things. This right here is said spend time with people who make you happy, to remind me to cherish my friends and spend time with people that, are good for me, um, and that I'm good for, hopefully. This one, I always have to have a quote about God and a reminder that He never leaves me. So trust my ability to reroute you from God. Um, this one is about networking, reminding me to network with others. This one, you are allowed to take up space in your business, in your life, everywhere. This one, grows silently but grows stronger. This reminds me that I always matter. Uh, this, I like the acronym that I found that I saw for dream, dare, rise, excel, achieve, motivate. This, three things I know: prayer works, tables do turn, and God is good all the time. Another one reminding me that I'm worthy. This one reminds me that I should take chances. Sometimes opportunities only come along once. This is a reminder to watch how I talk to myself and what I tell myself. Self doubt is a monster that never really goes away. This reminds me to do everything with intention, because you should always be intentional in your actions. Uh, this is the reminder that I want to do an in-person event. This is to remind myself to fill my life with adventures and not worry about things so much, or the things I've lost. Uh, this is a reminder that progress, but not perfection. Perfection is not necessarily doable, nor should it be. And this is to just remind me, focus, stay focused, and finish. Finishing is important. And yeah, there you have it. That is my vision board for 2026. And there you have it. There's my vision board, um, that will hopefully inspire me throughout the year as I look at it on my desktop. Um, I know I'm more of the quotes type of person, so I always tend to fill my vision board with lots of quotes and things and inspirational messages to propel me through my journey. And um, well, there's a few pictures. One was of a clearly of an author event, which is one of my goals. If you watch my goals video, you know it's one of my goals for the year is to do at least one in-person author event. So yeah, if you want to know more about me choosing my word growth, you can check out my latest blog post, which I'm going to also be more consistent on my blog this year. I somehow stopped in April of last year blogging, and I think that part of my issue last year was that I didn't blog as much as I needed to. My blog is usually my outlet to get my feelings out and things, and I wasn't getting my feelings out and processing them in the way that I usually do, which is my blog. Yes, I know I need to be journaling. I'm working on that this year too. But yeah, So check out my latest blog post, which is about my word of the year and why I chose growth and a few other things in there. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays, live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As per usual, if you would like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, my online store with writer merch, becoming a member of my Patreon, tipping me on my Ko-fi, buying my books on Amazon, or reading them in Kindle Unlimited, all of those links can be found in the description box below. And until next time, take care of yourselves and have a blessed day. Bye.